Apparently the hottest version of yourself looks like when you do your makeup according to your horoscope. This Taurus season is upon us and I'm also a Taurus. I decided let's do a Taurus makeup look. So I feel like a glowy base is a very recurring theme here. I'm going with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. I'm gonna put that all over my face. Since obviously we want to go for glowy skin, I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Skin Tint. This has been one of my favorites for a glowy, glistening kind of skin look. But their base looks very natural, so I'm going in with just a little bit and a bigger kind of fluffy brush so the product disperses nicely. I noticed a pretty bright under eye for all of them, so I'm going to use a light concealer. I know it's insanely light, trust me, but I'm going to mix this in with a shade that's more similar to my skin tone. I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend that out. One thing I noticed is a lot of them have a very soft brow, but some of them have a pretty defined brow. So maybe I'll just do the brow that I normally do. So we're going to be mattifying our face with the Huda Beauty powder. This one's in the shade Cherry Blossom, and I'm using it because I want a little bit more of a brighter effect on the under eyes. For the rest of my face, I'm just using the powder I always use, a skin tone powder. This one's from Maybelline. Their blush placement is giving very much peachy, but also very high on the face. So I'm going in with this Huda Beauty blush in the shade Sunset Lychee. Also feel like this would be the perfect birthday makeup if you were looking for something and you're a Taurus. I definitely see a little bit of a contour. It's not that dark. I'm just going in to give it a little bit of color on my face. The last step we have here for the base is highlighter. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter, like a pretty evident glowy cheek. You can see in the pictures too, their glow kind of comes down to the front of their face. So that's what I try to mimic. I'm using the Danessa Myricks Groundworks palette. I gotta grab some brushes. I'm gonna start off by putting brown everywhere on my lid. It's pretty obvious that there's like a solid neutral situation happening here. On the lid itself, I'm gonna go in with like a peachy nude kind of color. Guys, I used to be into doing eyeshadow like crazy, and then the whole clean girl makeup came around and no one cared about eyeshadow, so I stopped, and now I feel like I've almost lost touch with it, which is so sad. I'm using the Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo with the lighter shade over here. Just gonna put that on to the lid. I feel like I see a little bit of eyeliner with an eyeshadow kind of mix. Now I'm gonna go in with a dark brown eyeshadow and just kind of buff it out. I want it to look like a messy wing. That's actually looking really cute. For mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. For the lips, I definitely feel like I see a brown lip liner, pink lip gloss kind of vibe. So I'm lining my lips with KVD. This one's in the shade Crucifix. This is the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the shade Rosewood Glow. These are the V by Velour Elastic Lashes in the style Lover. Some really cute half lashes. Coolest thing about these lashes is they literally stretch. Okay, you guys, this is the finished Taurus makeup look. Let me know what you guys think. I actually really like it. I think it enhances my features beautifully. I really love the glowy cheek. It feels like 2016 again, and I'm loving it. I felt like this hairstyle kind of embodied what the vibe of the makeup was giving, so I decided to do it, but I think that this turned out really nice. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what zodiac sign you are in the comments.